coaches first. Just give us your assessment of today's game.
You know, today, I just thought it was a slow start. Okay, defensively, we gave them 3 to 4 opportunities on third down to convert. Most of those were long yardage situations, and we just didn't do a good job early. On the opposite side of the ball, offensively, got off to a slow start. So when you see, both units get off to a slow start, it doesn't make for, great opportunity for success. They got points on the board. They were able to score. They sort of stretch it out. Eventually, we started to pick up some offensive momentum, but it's hard to spot a team 28 points. We play a better second half. I thought offensively in the second half, you started to see some offensive things happen. Defensively, we made some key stops, got the ball back, but then sort of lulled on offense a little bit for 2 series. Just wanted to give Nick a breather to try to just let him just detox, and after that he comes back, he puts it in the end zone, leads us on a drive. There, we go down, to try to kick a field goal, and in the end, we miss and just run out of time.
You alluded to it. Obviously, it's a slow start.
Yeah.
But then the second quarter, scored 17 points. It was the most points we scored in the quarter all year.
Yeah.
How did that lead? You felt like coming out of the locker room you could capitalize on that.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, again, we got some momentum.
Right.
And listen, you gotta really say to yourself, Holden Willis is one heck of a player, right? Twice. Okay, he's draped, and he makes 2 terrific catches for big plays, that lead to touchdowns. So, to me, I thought Nick, went out, fought, did exactly what he needed to do in terms of ball placement. I thought the line gave him time. I thought at times we were able to run the football. But, the reality of it is, for us, we aren't capable or haven't been capable of just sustaining, momentum from beginning to the end. And if we do, I think there's opportunities to have bunches of points. But when you don't, it leads to some here, some there. And that's exactly what you saw.
Obviously, Coach is very unfortunate with Markel's injury. Can you update Blue Raider Nation on his status?
Yeah, I talked to our team after the game. Markel's at the hospital now. He probably won't travel back with us tonight. They just want to observe him overnight. So we'll have staff staying with him overnight. And then what we'll do is get him back tomorrow, and then find out the extent of what needs to be done with our doctors, and then proceed forward.
We know it wasn't the season that we wanted, obviously, but we know that this program is very, very capable. What is your message to the Blue Raiders as we begin a new time now to get into signing day? The portal opens and the new year, and just our focus from here on out.
Yeah, you know what? Again, our seniors, we love them. We didn't give them exactly what they wanted, but they gave us some things to truly build off of. I truly believe in that this group lacked experience. It lacked a lot of experience. It lacked depth. Okay, and now what we get a chance to do on December 4th, which is signing day, is really start to, overhaul this program in terms of what it looks like. And we start with this high school draft, so to speak, and then we'll go to free agency, okay, as we look at retention. Okay, so free agency and retention start, and now this thing will be full speed ahead starting tomorrow. The sun will come up, okay, and this staff has got to meet, talk about where we need to go. But Blue Raider Nation, I'm telling you, this group is taking receipts. The staff, the program, we've taken receipts. We understand what we didn't do in terms of NIL and some of these other functions, but we're full speed ahead. Okay, we're going to do what it takes to put this thing on the map and make ourselves a contender in 2025.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you so much. Take care. Let's go Blue.
Nick, obviously things didn't go the way we wanted them to. Obviously things didn't go the way we wanted them to today. It's sort of a microcosm of the whole year. Just give me your reflection just of the game overall.
Got down early, dug ourselves a hole that was going to be hard to fight back from. We kind of got something going in the second quarter, scoring 17 points, I think. Kind of came out, wasn't able to create anything at the start of the second half until into the fourth quarter. And, we dug ourselves a hole that we couldn't get out of, but I thought our guys played hard. Obviously praying for Markel. I hope he's okay. Coach just gave us an update. He's going to stay overnight, but, we have him in our prayers, and we just hope that he's healthy. And, at this point, all we can do is reflect on the season and get back to Murfreesboro safely.
What does this team have to do now? This is over with. Put it behind you. What do you got to do to get ready for 2025 and get refocused and make it a really good year for next year?
Yeah, I think just a lot of self-scout, a lot of self-reflecting on things that we did good this year, but mainly on things that we struggled with, and finding ways to get those areas better. And whether it's it's top to bottom, whether it's whatever it is, player to player, coach to coach, we have to do it as a team. And I think now we're going to go back and we're going to look at all the things we did wrong and probably realize it's small things here and there each week that could have changed the outcome of a game. But unfortunately, that's just how football works. We played a lot of good teams this year, shot ourselves in the foot a lot this year, and that kind of is a reflection of our record. But a lot of self-reflection, and we have to be honest with ourselves about what's going to happen moving forward. And can only take things day by day and just kind of wish everybody the best when it comes to just being healthy and realizing that there's a lot more to football than just what happens on the field, and people have families and friends and kind of just love up on each other and go from there.
You mentioned it earlier about the injury to Markel, and it was very tough. What is it like for a player, for the team, when you got that situation down on the field and you're waiting? It's got to be difficult.
Yeah, it was really, obviously, it's one of those things where you saw it right away, and everyone's like, oh. And so obviously, when Markel's just laying there, nothing to do, it's hard to see. It's hard to see someone you go into work with every day just have an injury like that, and you can't really do anything to help him in the moment. But Xavier Williams, our safety, brought us up together as a team, and we prayed. Then when everyone walked out closer to Markel, one of FIU's running backs who I know real is a good friend of mine, Lexington Joseph, asked me if we wanted to pray together. So the teams got together, and one of their players said a prayer as well. And right now, like I said, we just hope that Markel is, getting the best treatment he can and can recover to the best of his ability and obviously make his way home at some point safely. So we have him in our thoughts and prayers.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.